Hey folks, it's Ken. How you guys doing? This building behind me used to be a Best Buy. Was it a Best Buy? No, it was an FYE, one of those big entertainment places where you can come and buy CDs and buy DVDs and video games and have these great little listening stations. You could hear the music before you bought it. Pretty cool place. No longer here. This front here was supposed to be a wing place moving in, but I haven't seen any movement since they took the sign down. They said, hey, wing place, come in here, check it out. Then the sign came down, so I guess it's not going to happen. Who knows? But speaking of wings, I'm here not for wings, something completely different than wings. And it has to do with a book I'm going to buy here inside the Barnes & Noble. I'm here at the Oviedo Marketplace Mall. What's in there? A little working space. So I'm talking to you guys, and the light came in from the corner of my eye, and I was like, hey, what's in there? But also right next to it is I believe, a hair studio. I think it's a Paul Mitchell studio. I came here and got my hair cut a short time ago, and haven't been back since, but no fault on their own, I just haven't been back. I usually do my own hair, I usually cut my own hair, so it's a little cheaper that way. Anyway, I'm getting off task, off topic. I'm here at the mall to pick up a book, Oviedo Marketplace, Barnes & Noble, a cookbook in the store, so if I find it, I'll come back and show you what it is. If I don't find it, I'm still going to tell you why I'm here to buy it, which I hope to find it sometime soon. Alright, see you guys in a bit. Not quite sure I feel the need to say see you guys in a bit, because on your end, it's in a flash, it's in the wink of an eye. It's not like you're waiting for me to get back to the mall. It's like I could say, see you guys in a little bit. I could hop on an airplane, fly to New York City, and I'll be just like that in your world. Me, it'll take a while, but for you, I'm not sure why I feel the need to say, I'm going to pause here, I'll be right back, because you're not really waiting for me to start with. Okay, I'm rambling. Back at the mall. Hang on. Alright, I'm here in the cookbook section of the store. Hey. Like that guy, Sammy Hagar. Not here to buy Sammy Hagar, though. Let me take a poke around. Alright, I just showed you guys Michael Anthony. Do you think Michael Anthony? I'm sorry, that was Sammy Hagar. This is Michael Anthony. Do you think it's the same Michael Anthony from Van Halen and Chickenfoot? I don't know. Who knows? Still looking for mine, though. It's here somewhere. Hey, folks. As you can tell, I'm back in the car again. Hold on one second. That's better. As you could tell, I'm back in the car, and it's much darker outside than it was when I first went inside the mall. That's because it took him a while to find my book. I looked at all the bookshelves, couldn't find it, so finally I searched around and found somebody who worked there, and they couldn't find it either. So finally, after some digging in the back room, they found it. The book just came in today, so I got the first copy here in my lap. I'm going to show you guys in one quick second, but before I do, real quick comment on that I almost said George Michael. Not George Michael. Michael Anthony and Sammy Hagar thing I talked about back inside the store. For those who are in the know that after David Lee Roth, Sammy Hagar took over singing and playing with Van Halen. That contained Michael Anthony. Then Sammy Hagar left, as did Michael Anthony. Sammy and Michael got back together again, formed a band called Chickenfoot, and there you go. That's the story. So I thought it was funny that Sammy Hagar had a cookbook right near someone named Michael Anthony. I found it amusing. You might not. Moving on. So I'm here to talk about my cookbook I found. Check it out. This is Chloe. Everybody say hi, Chloe. This is Chloe, and I'm going to butcher the name, I'm sure. Chloe Coscarelli. That was close, I suppose. It's Chloe's Vegan Italian Kitchen. Now, why did I go buy this cookbook of all the cookbooks out there? Let me tell you why. 2016 is getting ready to be a pretty cool year for me. I'm excited about a new challenge I set myself up on January the 1st. There's no doubt about it. I've got some weight to lose down here, and a large part of that is what I eat and how I eat. Okay, I don't eat a lot of fast food or a lot of junk food, but I do eat a lot of unnecessary things in my diet. And I think one of them is meat and dairy, cheese and egg and all that kind of fun stuff. So as a challenge to myself, a health challenge to myself, among other things that I'm doing. Along with that, my big 2016 challenge is to be completely vegan for the entire year. 365 days of vegan. That's a lot to take on. That's a whole lot to take on. So I started thinking about all the things I'm going to miss. For example, summertime cookouts, barbecue chicken, cheeseburgers, steaks, hot dogs, cheesecake, around Christmas time and Thanksgiving, turkey and ham, and when you go to the townhouse for breakfast, and the sausage gravy and the bacon, all the stuff I'm going to miss. And then there was a part of my brain that said, you know what, Ken, you're not really going to miss it. Because my brain was kind of in a place where this challenge, this vegan challenge of mine is so lofty, and it's so I shouldn't say daunting, but it is. It's an entire year. It's reshaping the way that I think about food. It's reshaping the way that I approach eating meals and snacks. So I'm excited. The challenge for me kind of outweighs any gratification I would get from eating those foods, if that makes sense. Okay? It was kind of a balancing act here. Over here, it's like, oh, this stuff tastes so good, and it does. I'm not saying it doesn't, but over here, the health benefits and meeting the challenge. Okay, did you guys hear that? I'm not sure if you can. That wasn't me. That was my hand sliding on my. See, that's kind of a funny little sound effect. I wonder what it sounds like on your end. I can't wait to hear that. But anyway, that wasn't me. That was my hand sliding on my steering wheel right here. Right here. So anyway, I get distracted so quickly. Where was I? Yes, so that's why I picked up this, okay, because I love Italian cooking. And this woman, this Chloe, she was on did I mention this already? She was on a show called The Five, not The Five, that's on Fox News. The Kitchen, okay, The Kitchen, same kind of thing. People gather around and talk about, current foods and trends. And she was on the show called The Kitchen on Food Network. And I was intrigued by her stories. She said that all the recipes in here are from her family. Okay, she grew up eating Italian food. When she made the choice to be a vegan, she took her family recipes and veganized them. And Italian food is one of my favorite things to eat. So this would be my first place to learn, to teach myself how to approach food better and always have a conscious mind of what I'm eating. Does that make sense? So, and I thought, why not make it a whole year? Don't just do 30 days, then go back to the same old ways. Change your lifestyle. Change the way you think about food. That's the plan, man. Alright, so any comments you have of what I have to say, or what I've just said, leave some comments below. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I appreciate your comments. I love what you have to say. I appreciate your advice. If you're a vegan yourself or vegetarian, any advice, any resources, love to hear those too. And I know it's a late video tonight, but I had to get this while it was ready to be had. I used a gift card today. And thankfully, the gift card I used had just enough on it to pick myself up a coffee beverage. Alright, folks. See you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.